Alright, and welcome back to Space Empires 5, Acidonian Campaign with Acidonia Imperium. All of my great and glorious advisors out there, and I am your Imperial Commander, Acid Heads. So, a couple of minor little differences. I went ahead a turn before I started recording. All that I've really done is this planet was popping up with no storage available. Looks like we've got another one over here. Same thing. So all I've really done here is launch some satellites to free up some space. For those facilities, or those colonies, I should say. Keep looking through here, make sure there's no other ones that are... Yep. Okay, make sure there's nothing but satellites out. It's kind of funny, 40 damn satellites around some of these spots, these planets. Most of them absolutely unnecessary, but oh well. I think what I want to do now is our little tactic of trying to deliver satellites as they're being built by the space yard ship isn't really working, so I think what I'm going to do here is create a satellite carrier, because we'll be able to build satellites a hell of a lot faster on a planet. Let's go ahead and actually, I don't really feel a need to stick a whole lot of other stuff on here. All we really need is engines, and I wish you could put more than one of these space yards on it. Of course, that takes up too much space anyway, but all we're going to really do here is much cargo space is that going to be? 110 kilotons times 8, so 880 satellites aren't very big. We'll go ahead and... Oh, we're already over the allotment there. The 20% of fighter bays or drone launchers, so that's not even going to work. We're going to have to do this as a freighter. I don't need a large freighter. Go with a medium, I suppose. Go ahead and do the control computer again. Quantum engines. Could be a very strange looking ship. Engines all over the damn hull. So, then all we need is the satellite bays so we can release satellites. And some cargo bays. And that's enough, I think. So, name is satellite transport, SatTrans would have worked. Satellite transport, design type, it is a transport of, we will just say, is there like a satellite carrier or something? I don't think there is. Satellite, just, nope. So just cargo transport, since we can use this for basically anything, but we know what its primary role is. Okay, so we can create that, and hopefully it won't take that many turns for this to get built. I'm going to go ahead and create another satellite, I think. What satellites do we have available at this point? Unit design, satellites. We've got the tachyon sats, the defensive satellites, and the sensor satellites. Not bad. I think we can go ahead and get away with one more here. I think a torpedo satellite. Let's see. First and foremost, we're going to need to get a torpedo on it. How much does that take up? So we can actually put a couple of torpedoes on here instead of armor. Torpedoes have decent range. Yeah, I think that'll work. And Torp set. And type is satellite. Satellite, I went right past it, didn't I? See, just a satellite. I'm debating on whether I want to do like a point defense satellite. You know, have a bunch of point defense satellites scattered in around them. And we could go ahead and do that. Again, computer core. Go ahead and get a bit of armor on this. I'm not going to worry about that. And just point defense. That still leaves room for 30, so we could stick in something that weighs about 30. That, and then a little bit more armor. I don't think we can put 2 of those on there, but we can use light armor. Okay. So that should give us a little bit of an assortment of satellites we can work with again. Point defense set. Okay, design type, satellite, okay, create, close it. And we've already got stuff building in pretty much all of our major sectors here. Acid is a fighter, we don't really need those. In fact, we don't really need any of this stuff here, so we can use this. And let's see, cargo ship. Still gonna take a little while to get done, isn't it? Damn. So they can 2,352 tons of cargo space. Let's see, it was 2,000. And I've already managed to forget. 2,352. 2,352. Bucket close enough. 90 is... So basically 26 satellites, which is better. And we've got a bunch of stuff here that should have been left alone. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, too long. And all that stuff is still being built. Alrighty. let's see. Don't need that stuff there. Okay, we're building a fighter carrier there and some fighters. I remember that we were building some stuff like that. I just couldn't remember what all we were building and where. Okay, the victim. Ah, that's where we were building our minesweepers. And here as well. Alrighty. So do we have anything we can... Stop worrying about that stuff there and speed things up here. I think we can do that for all of these spots. Incinerator. It's a cruiser. I'm gonna go ahead and let that build. Okay, here's another spot we can go ahead and throw something else in. So, I think... And... what was it? About 26, wasn't it? And I'll just use 25 just because. So let's see. I never assigned any type to those. You get 25 torpedo satellites in there. Come back over here. We were building those there. So, do about 10 of the point defense satellites. It's not a lot, but that should be enough to get something done. About 10 of those. About 5 of these. So that'll take a while to get finished, but not too damn long. What do we got building here? Incinerator. Don't need that stuff anymore, really. And there's all that other stuff. Now, did we have a space yard ship available still? Yes, we did. Star Blazer. And it is building satellites, so we already had that going. So how long would it take it to build one of the cargo ships? Quite a while, no doubt. Yep, too long. But we can still use that to build satellites and transport them over. So I think that covers everything for this turn. Let's go ahead and pop another turn right quick. There's a lot of fighting going on between player 3 and 4. I think it must have been the last turn in. Looks like they're fighting again. Probably going to have to go ahead and start focusing some more defense on our territory and our systems that are closer to them, so they start getting uppity. They're going to have a hard time getting through and hurting us at all. We were putting satellites up there because that is a good strategy. Craft 57. Now I think I've finally gotten your damn name hammered into my skull. Like Heinz 57, only Craft 57. So, 2 different companies that put out condiments. Communications. Okay. They want to share technology, trade, and research. Okay. Hopefully we'll get something good out of that. Empire News, research, nothing. Politics, nothing. Combat, nothing. Miscellaneous, nothing. See if there's anything important. Does not appear to be anything major that was constructed. Do have some more ships that have been constructed, I think. The Abuser. No, Abuser was the drone, which because we had stuff being built all over the place, didn't we? Extinguisher. Get that moving up. Oh, I forgot to put some music on. Hold on a second. Okay, back again. With some of my music playing. And once again, for everyone who hasn't watched one of these before, down in the links in the description, down in the description there will be links where you can find links to my music, t-shirts. I've got a line of t-shirts that I'm doing called And Snarkist. That's And Snarkist, as in snarky, or snark, sarcasm, And Snarkist. Music, my website, and generally other stuff that I do. Games that I've made, that sort of stuff. So let's see what's going on up here. This was our kind of our other potential choke point that we could work on. We had these guys working on satellites, building satellites. Neutralizer. This was building satellites and stuff too. We've already got some of they're our ally right now, but some of them are within our lines here. Like just right there. So it's just one planet, so if they turn on us, then no big deal. Go ahead and blow through another turn. I don't think there's much anything we need to worry about at the moment. I think a lot of this is just going to be going through turn ends, you know, blowing through some turns to get stuff built until we're ready to go after our enemies, our little red buddies that are being assholes. Of course, our original plan was to annihilate them. They must have heard me. They found out, so they decided to attack first, and then discovered that not an easy proposition, especially when I'm a cheating bastard. Offer is acceptable. We have more communications. That's it. Research. Yay, we got ethics. Oh no, this must have been stuff we got from there. So ethics, repair, resupply. Nice. Armor. Upgrade. Always useful. Shield upgrades, sensors, regular sensors, planetary defense, nice. Energy pulse weapons, tractor repulsor weapon, ship capture. Warheads. So we got a bunch of new tech from them. Not a whole lot of stuff that we need to worry about. Looks like it's mostly just a lot of satellites and stuff getting built. How is that affecting our... Oh, we're back up on resources because we've had some facilities and stuff get built. That's good. Still a bit low for my taste. I like to keep things over 100,000 if possible, but, you know, close enough. Do we have anything else built? I don't think so. I think really right at the moment we're just waiting for stuff to get built. So go ahead and pop through another turn here. And don't forget to check out my newest Space Empires campaign I'm going to be doing. I think I'll probably put that one up before I put this one up, but just in case, stay tuned for it if I put this one up first. It's going to be a kind of a crossover thing I did with Warhammer 40k and Space Empires 5, so looking forward to getting into that one some more and having some fun with it. Also, of course, might as well just talk about it a little bit here while we're waiting for all these turn-ins to get over. You know, some of these turn-ins is I'm really wanting to get a new computer because the two computers I've got now are just ancient, really. You know, a Dell XPS model and an Optiplex model, very old. And there's just lots of new games that I'd love to play, especially the new Warhammer Total War game. Ooh, we got level 2 battleships design available now. But, you know, my computers would never handle it. I mean, hell, the one that I'm playing this on right now can barely handle the original Rome Total War. Because, I mean, the Total War games have always been pretty processor heavy, especially for graphics card, and this computer doesn't have a graphics card in it. It's just on standard graphics. So I do have like a list for a dream computer that I'm going to be adding to my the links in the description. Oh, they've sent us some more technology. Resupplying sensors again, and they're celebrating because we're staying nice to them. But different way, if you're enjoying the stuff you see on my channel and you'd like to help the channel advance and get better, you know, you can consider going to my website, and I'm mainly going to be putting the links for this stuff on the other campaign. I'm not necessarily going to be putting them on every video I put up. In fact, I probably won't. But once those videos are going up, there will be a link in there to a spot on my website where you can make a donation through PayPal. Now, I tried to get the whole thing set up through YouTube for their donation system. It would not go through for me. I mean, I have partner status, I'm in good standing, everything should have worked fine, but it just would not connect me through to their service that they use. I still trust PayPal. I've never had any trouble with them. They're secure as far as I know. It's just a straight up donation button on one of my page on my website. So if you'd like to make a donation to help the channel grow, in this case, to get a computer down the line, you can make a donation, you can buy an album, you can buy a t-shirt, you can just watch the videos, like, share, and subscribe. All of that stuff helps. You know, whether you spend any money or not, you don't have to. Just watching my videos and liking them, sharing them, and subscribing, all of that helps. So if you've enjoyed this video or another video you've seen, please do what you can to help the channel get better. Because that's my ultimate goal, is to grow it into something, you know, just to be able to do better than I am now. So we did have some stuff get built, but I'm not sure if I really feel a need to start pushing it forward yet. I think I saw that one of the victims had, yeah, fast little sons of bitches, aren't they? That's cool. Go ahead and start pushing it forward, I suppose. And did anything else get built? Don't think so. Something got built there. Yep. Alright, so we're just basically moving stuff forward here. I don't know if we really had anything building this far back. Kind of a waste not to, though. I mean, we've got these really good construction yards, so this would be a good spot to go ahead and put together one of the satellite transports. It'll get done pretty quick there. Go ahead and 25. I want to say let's use defensive satellites. Do the same thing here. Pretty much. I don't know about the drone carrier. What a battleship. Did we ever design a battleship? Cruiser. Breaker, yeah, the breaker right there. Which we can now upgrade. Let's just go ahead and create a new design. A new battleship. Just cause. Go ahead and make this manned. Lower decks. Left support. 1, 2. Wrong button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Autos. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Say good grief. This thing can really load up on the engines too. Whew. Go ahead and get a solar collector there. Quantum reactor. I like to use quantum reactors on the bigger ships because then, especially if I make them for like long range combat, anything like that. Might be a bit overkill on the armor. Oh well. Combat net, ECM, combat sensors, temporal sensors. Alright. Cannon in there for our major weapon. A couple of time distortion, burst, or side weaponry there. Maybe a couple of plasma missiles. And that does not leave much. We might have enough for one torpedo. Which we'll go ahead and stick in. And I think we can get like, got 5 KT left. Do a little bit of armor. We don't have any point defense on this at all, do we? That's probably not a good idea. I want to keep these. Go ahead and get rid of the... You know, those can be really useful, but I think in this case we're just going to put on some point defense. Because ultimately I would rather just not get hit by things. Just a little bit extra armor. Suppose we could use, instead of armor, stick an ordnance pod in there. Yeah, because we got missiles. That'll help it maintain its supplies a little bit longer in a long combat or extended combats. So let's give this sucker a name. We're going to call it the... let's call it... What about the Mauler? I don't think we've used that one yet. Design type is attack ship. Large. Create. And the Mauler. So, decent shields, really heavy armor, 490 ordnance. It won't last, you know, if we can't get it resupplied, it'll run out of missiles and torpedoes relatively quickly, but it has one hell of a strong punch on it, on that cannon right there, so it packs a pretty good long range, medium range, and short range wallop. The quantum reactor there will allow it to regenerate resources slowly, but it'll keep it in the run, you know, keep it running longer behind enemy lines when we can't resupply easily. Necessarily, you can always use resupply ships, but I don't like having to babysit resupply ships too much. Let's go ahead and get one of those building here. Only 6. Huh. Cool. Go ahead and build an incinerator then as well. And go ahead and build a fighter carrier. What was it? It's 3288. And the fighters are 16. What was that? 3288. Just said 3,000. 187, huh? let's do 25 of each. There we go. And kick over another turn. Probably just kick over a few turns here unless we get attacked. It'd be kind of stupid to attack us at this point. Really stupid, actually. We've got one hell of a force there. And even more on the way. But we really do need to get some defense on that warp point, because at this point they can just kind of come right on through if they wanted to. Imagine they're probably building up either they're building up an attack force or a major defense force on the other side of that warp point. No communications. That's really well research. Ethics. Okay. Miscellaneous thing to worry about here. Probably some more ships built. Built. That just sounds funny. Another victim is built. I don't think we had anything building there at all, did we? Alrighty, so nothing there. Nothing up here. Yep. Incinerator. Bastards have probably already moved up to Dreadnought class ships. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Even Dreadnoughts go down to enough firepower. And at this point we have got a lot of firepower. Dauntless 5 is the latest version. Again, should be able to do it now. Dauntless 5. Dauntless 3, rather. Dauntless 5. Okay, and Dauntless 6. We're gonna let it. Yep. upgrade those so they actually have some decent movement. Since they are missile ships, and missile ships should really be a bit faster. Ultimately. Don't have to be, but it is a good idea. Since a missile ship that's faster than a ship trying to come after it is going to be able to stay away while it hits at long range. Funny. Okay. We always want to renew that treaty, I guess. Seems kind of weird. As far as I can tell, it's always the exact same thing. They never change it that I've noticed. Looks like we have a few more ships built here. Survivor. Cool. Survivor was the repair ship, if memory serves, so... And let's see, nothing here. Not there, not here. Not here. Been built here. Unless I just completely overlooked it. Nope. Wasn't paying any attention at all to where it was built. Almost tempted to go ahead and try and push forward now. Just to push forward and get things moving. I missed one. Pop through another turn. can't just keep sitting here forever waiting for stuff to build. I know we're waiting for our, you know, some of our bigger ships, our better ships, some of our support stuff like the carrier and the fighters and all that stuff to get built. But we can't just sit here and wait and keep letting them build up on the other side, because that's no doubt what they're doing. We have to send some ships through to find out what the hell they're up to, if nothing else. Communication, just that. Research, important, miscellaneous, nothing. Okay. Fighters all over the damn place that didn't really need to be building. Need to check our resource productions. Okay, you got another victim that's been built. That's not a bad idea, since the victims kind of operate on their own. In a lot of ways, that's what they're made to do. I think what I'll do is I'll start pausing while I wait for these turns to kick over. And wouldn't you know it, of course, I go ahead and do that, and it goes through it pretty damn quickly that time. Not a whole lot of fighting to wait for. Yay! 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 All sorts of stuff getting constructed. Alrighty, let's see. What's the biggest ship we've got available over here at the moment? Actually, mostly what we've got is a lot of... We've got a couple of incinerators. Drone carrier doesn't really have a whole lot with it. So our extinguishers, our point defense ships, we need a couple of those in there, and most of them are still in route. So one to each, I guess, would work. Alrighty. So the neutralizer is a destroyer. Got a bunch of those. You've got torpedoes mostly. Chokers are frigates. Probably go with a lot of the neutralizers are also destroyers. Task Force 1 will be mostly chokers, and then we'll stick the humiliator is also a destroyer. Gamma fleet. Move that up here. Get ready to move. Got our first 3 victims here. Move them up. I remember. You don't go ahead and make them into a fleet. They, for some stupid ass reason, they go through one at a time. And against expectations, there is nothing waiting for us on the other side at all.
Many people try. There is somebody else. Cut it up, pretend because you know for yourself. Look in the mirror, tell me what do you see? Is you better who you wanna be?
We didn't even have any damn mines over there. We managed to somehow stymie them completely. That's a freighter. That's just kind of surprising right there. Don't tell me we've already managed to conquer them without even really having to fight much. That would be disappointing. Well, interesting.
Look in the mirror, tell me what do you see? Is you better who you wanna be? Many people try. There is somebody else. Cut it up, pretend because you know for yourself. Tell me what do you see? Is you better you wanna be. Many people try. There is somebody else. Cut it up. Pretend because you know for yourself. Tell me what do you see? Is you better who you wanna be. Many people try. There is somebody else. Cut it up. Pretend because you know for yourself. Look in the mirror. Tell me what do you see? Is you better who you wanna be. Many people try. There is somebody else. Cut it up. Pretend because you know for yourself.
And we just made a nice, nasty ass planet destroying.
For yourself.
Ship.
For yourself.
It's kind of odd. Doesn't say have one in there that says target the enemy planet. Oh well, we can throw in some other light weapons here so it can fight back against other things.
Is you better you wanna be. Many people try. There is somebody else.
Weaponry there.
Cut it up. Pretend because you know for yourself.
Tight. Planet ship. Bombardment ship. Create. And this is what you send in to destroy a planet. Because you know what, I really don't give a shit about trying to take them over with troops and stuff. I'd rather just blow them up from orbit. Because that's how I roll. Where can I build a couple of these suckers? We already have a crap building here, don't we? Ooh, Crusader's almost done. There, what we got building here? All that stuff. Need to let that just be. We can put them here. Plant killer. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Go ahead and hit through another turn right quick, and whatever we end up doing this next turn, that'll be the end of this episode, this report. Probably go ahead and record one more, probably the other campaign today to get up later on, and then I've got to go walk to the store to get some medicine. For mi mara. She's disabled, I take care of her. But we poke. Because I'm crazy and I can't work. But I'm not crazy enough to get disability. Just crazy enough to be in that limbo state where nobody will hire you, but nobody will help you either. Because I don't have one of the trendy ways of being crazy. I'm manic depressive. But not so fucked up that I have hallucinations or anything like that, no. Just where I have such horribly bad mood swings that some days, you know, I'll be fine and then I can get up another day and I just want to punch somebody. And I know everybody goes through feelings like that, but I mean just, you know, it's like, if you've never experienced it for yourself, it's impossible to describe it to you. It's just one of those things. You have to experience it firsthand. and I don't really wish that on anybody. You know? I mean, it's fucked up. It sucks. You know, one day be okay, the next day feel like you're on crack or something. And then the next day, don't want to even move. Just absolutely crushingly destroying, you know, depressed about everything for no fucking reason at all. And stress makes it worse. Such is life sometimes. See, love you. Alright, let's see what's going on here. So, they've got a tiny little minefield there. One ship there, I mean, seriously, if these guys just basically said to hell with it, that's crazy. Getting attacked a little bit. No biggie. And we watch the coordinated flying of the attack ships. Ah, the beauty of their form, the grace, the elegance. And they're just gonna blow this shit up. Taking a lot of firepower. Must have had some weapons platforms and shit on it. Did we lose anybody? Yeah. Somebody got damaged. Did we have, or we did not? We need to send that up. Oh, the survivor hasn't gotten to him yet. This guy's still building stuff. Nope. Move to... And... Let out those guys. Next turn you can warp through. We just renewed it. What the fuck? Except Empire News. Miscellaneous. Nice. More shields. Excellent. And some more stuff got built. I'll worry about that later. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do one more turn. And then save it and move along. That was kind of weird when that crashed, wasn't it? I just thought of that. Yes, I must have done something wrong that it did not like. That's okay. Oh, shite and bollocks. Ooh. Fine temple tech. Yeah, I think we finished that out. Coolness. Let's see. Warp weapons. Warp weapons can be pretty powerful, as I recall. Ooh, the temporal space yard. Yes. We develop that. Nope, we haven't gotten there yet. We do have our next setup. Get that temporal space yard. Ooh boy. In fact, I think we were putting space yards. Yep. Fuck that. Get on to the temporal space yards. Those things are awesome when it comes to pushing through ships and stuff. So.
First step foot upon the moon. July 1969. It came in peace for all mankind.
Okay. We'll kill it. It's gonna escape. I don't care. It's just a freighter. And that is a space yard ship. Can repair. This is not a good planet for us, but we could go ahead and take it over and stick in a... What kind of planets do we like? We like hydrogen, don't we? So this is the one we need to take. Right? We're hydrogen breathers. Yeah. So this is the one we need to take to set ourselves up in this system better. I don't think these guys have any sensors on them. No. Let's move them there so they can have the protection of the fleet if we get attacked. We set up 24 satellites on this warp point here. Probably shouldn't have them all like that, or that damn close. Oh, the tachyon satellites, yeah. That doesn't matter. Anything comes through, it's gonna get smashed. He's gonna get smashed into upside the gob, upside the face. Why is this taking so long to repair the Dauntless ships? That's kind of odd. Oh, wait a minute, I stopped that one. That's right. You're probably wondering, when the hell did it crash? That's right, I erased that one. I was trying to transfer supplies out of the something, and it crashed on me, and then I started over because I had only been one turn. So that's what that was all about. I'd forgotten that I had done that. So, drone carrier only has 2 drones on it. Of course, it can't carry a whole lot to begin with, as memory serves. Drone carrier 1380, while the drones are 100. So yeah, 13 at a time. It's not very many. Probably go ahead and just get rid of this thing. Don't need it. We'll have the fighter carriers. This thing is just upgrading stuff for the most part here. Upgrade facilities. Robotoid factory increases space yard construction rates in the sector. System. Robotoid factory increases all space yard construction rates in the system by 5%, but populations are still kind of low. That's why these planets still have such massive production compared to up here. For those of you who aren't familiar with the game, because your production and everything is tied into your population. This one we still can't properly deal with because of that damn... because of the E. What we really need to do is get them to fuck off of there. I'm tempted to just outright kill them, but that would probably have the E turn on us. I don't know if that even registers. Let's try it. Let's live dangerously. I doubt it would register right away. Who's gonna know? And that should mean now we can upgrade the entire thing, like we should have been able to all the fucking way along. You know, that is something I think should be changed for the balance mod guy, if that's possible to change that. If your primary population, or what you can do with a planet should be key to the primary population, because even if you have a population that still has to live in a domed facility, part of the population, because they breathe a different atmosphere, then, you know, it really doesn't make any sense, because if you think about it, you'd have to have separate colonies anyway. You'd have to have one for the methane breathers, or I think they're methane breathers, but one for the hydrogen breathers and whatever the E breathe. Obviously it's not hydrogen. I think it is methane or something, but you'd have to have a separate facility for each of them anyway. So it makes no sense for it to restrict your facility space. It should be that if either one of them really has access to the gather my thoughts here. Like, if this was a methane planet, let's say, I'm not 100% sure if the E do breathe methane, but let's say, for the sake of argument, that that's what they breathe. So if this had been a methane gas giant, then they should have been able to have access to all of the clouds. You know, I'm not sure how you'd build colonies in gas giants anyway. I've heard, there's theories that you could build it up in the upper atmosphere in the clouds. Like you could have like in the second Star Wars movie, you could have like cloud cities on gas giants. But you should be able to access the entire surface as long as you don't have to have a completely domed over city. Alrighty, so we do already have one of those. Do we have a Robotoid factory on this planet? Yes, we do. What we really need, I think, is... yeah, this will help us with radioactives. We can use some both mineral and radioactives. I think we already have the system-wide ones. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can also... training facility that could be useful for a period of time. There we go. Alright, so this went a little bit longer than I was anticipating. Let's go ahead and save it. YouTube Empire 16. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, bye, bye.